Hello everyone and welcome to Southwell Racecourse in Southwell, Nottinghamshire, England. That's right, a Pharaoh 12 went to the United Kingdom for the very first time recently, and Southwell Racecourse was the first of 5 stops on my tour around some of the racetracks. My introduction to British horse racing got off to a fantastic start thanks to the warm hospitality and the racetrack itself. But let's go ahead and get started on this track profile for my first British racetrack, and my 40th racetrack attended overall.
Are in between, Mickey Magic being driven out. Here comes Popular Dream down the near side. Popular Dream big to them. Perfect time. And goes on to score at the Grand Lesson. But in second place, Mickey Magic. Third was Lady Uncle, and Chapar was next.
The parking lot and entrance to Southwell were located near the clubhouse turn, and it cost about £20 for a general grandstand ticket, or about $25 at the time of this recording. Once inside, you'll immediately find yourself in front of the grandstand. The general public viewing area is all tiered steps, no seating, which I found to be the case at all the UK tracks I went to on this trip. Although the very top row at Southwell did have a couple of picnic tables. The view from up here was very good, with the racecourse easily visible. There are also 2 special dining rooms up top, one of them designated for the horses' connections. I was lucky enough to see inside of them, but didn't take any video as they weren't public areas, but both were very nice and you'll certainly enjoy your day up there. One of the things that impressed me with Southwell and the other courses I attended was the amount of attention they place on the owner's experience, something that some US tracks could really learn from. The track closest to the crowd is a synthetic tapetum surface, actually one of the newest tapetum tracks in the world. As I attended in January, all flat racing in England was being conducted on synthetic surfaces. However, there is also a turf surface on the inside of the tapetum on which Southwell hosts national hunt races, or steeplechase. Southwell is open for at least a few fixtures, or race days, each month, albeit more race days in the winter. In 2025, they're scheduled to hold 79 fixtures, 63 on tapetum, and 16 over the jumps. Most of the flat racing takes place at night under state-of-the-art floodlights. There is plenty of apron space along the track to watch the races and place your bets. Most of this viewing space is grass, so just make sure to wear some proper footwear when it's wet out, as it can get a bit muddy. The bookmakers set up shop both on the apron and inside of the building, so you can find your best odds. Although they turn left during the races, a lot of the riders tend to ride toward the outside rail down the stretch, creating a thrill as the horses thunder by just feet away from you.
Towards the final furlong, still in front, still in control is City of God. Trying to get there is Warhawk, who's trying to get to this leader. They're chased by Modern Eyes, and also in behind is Shipshape. Still in front, City of God. From Warhawk in second place, City of God. Warhawk in second place, in third, with Modern Eyes, and also on the far side, Shipshape. They finished a long way clear.
The track can also conduct 5 furlong races with no turns, breaking out of the chute at the top of the stretch and thundering to the line.
Good beginning by Wanda Schlieve down the near side. Also, the far side, Al Mackey Star. Rhythm and Hooves existed down the near side. It's a 3-way go towards the line. It might be Rhythm and Hooves. It will be Rhythm and Hooves. It got there under Luke Morris. And Al Mackey Star existed, placed again, and then came Wanda Schlieve.
All in all, it's a great place to enjoy the races and apparently play golf, as the adjacent golf course actually runs through the infield. But don't worry, none of that is happening while the horses are out there. Inside the building is a large open area to take a seat, place your wagers, and get something to eat.
Just taking the whole run really well at Newcastle last time. Yeah, keep on the runs consistent. A bit of an infrequent winner though, and I'll take going against Flashing more. I thought the third at the track last time out was good work.
But if you're attending the track, all you really want to see are the horses, and there is plenty of space to get up close to them in the back. Typically, the horses will be saddled before arriving in view, but once they are, they will emerge in the pre-parade ring in advance of the race. There are stalls set up across the back if the horses need them. Southwell has a little hill to help you overlook the area and lots of grassy space to stand on to keep an eye on the horses. When the time comes, the horses will move down the walkway into the adjacent parade ring.
Yes.
This is a large open space with plenty of viewing area almost the entire way around. If it's a busy day, there are a couple elevated areas to help you see, but you can really spread out anywhere you want. Unfamiliar with horse racing or how they do things in England? Well, Southwell has informative signs around the parade ring to explain the different stages of the process to new fans. Something that all racetracks should have at this day and age, in my opinion. The horses spend a good amount of time in the parade ring, taking multiple laps for fans to have a chance to see them. Then eventually the jockeys will mount their horses and go back up the walkway to the pre-parade ring and follow it out to the track.
The yellow with the black chevron, black sleeve, yellow star, the black cap, yellow star. Takes the crown.
Is that the stuff where you send them?
You need to go down to 1.5. I don't do a lot. First one coming out is Asgard's captain, number 2, nose back.
Once the horses reach the racetrack, they will be let go by the groom and gallop into their warm-ups to prepare for the race.
Blue secret as well, but everyone knows a day has to lead the Squire's Treaty, and everyone knows a day under Lewis Evans is stormy clear. The Squire's Treaty in second, Bright and Beautiful stayed on for third, then Mr. Blue Sky, who was fourth.
Once the race is over, the horses will re-enter into the pre-parade ring through the same pathway to be unsaddled. The top 3 finishers will enter the winner's enclosure to be honored with special designated spots for each placing. And 4th place also gets a special spot, but it's off to the side in the pre-parade ring. The winner will stay here for several minutes until they get the signal that they're okay to leave and will head back to the stalls. Then the winner's presentation takes place here in front of the weighing room where the jockey's locker room is. But that brings us to the end of our first British track profile. What did you think of Southwell Racecourse? Have you been there before or plan to go in the future? I personally loved it, and one of the things that did not come across in this video was just how great the hospitality was. The staff was very helpful, and I quickly made several new friends. I hope I get another opportunity to attend Southwell in the future. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you at the races.
Little Bixson has got to the front here and is staying on strongly. Little Bixson stays on for victory. The second place three operations. Positive commotion was next, followed in by Tom Bellin.
Please mount.